Copycat.
that, well, no, it's that giving the person notoriety causes more people to do it.
And that's
What
why
they want.
they call it copycat.
Right. And so yeah, they just say the shooter, and then they always say who will not be named due to our policy, and it's just the shooter did this and the shooter did that. So that way it's like, hey, don't know who did it, don't care. So that's,
You didn't break your thumb.
It had to be. I had somebody look at it and they were saying that, well, the way I described what really happened, I thought it might have been from trying to do that on the 1-inch punch, but that
Did you have a doctor look at it?
no, but I know that my bone is not right. It restructured itself because I look at my hand all the time, especially whenever I'm in the bathroom.
yeah.
I'm just saying, Seafood. It grew back stronger, but
It's hooking it to the side and it didn't used to.
I'm a great debater.
Straight shot.
A man with someone No, but well, what had happened was when that winter when I had my little gold, not the big green Cadillac, but my little one, it dropped 20 below, and I went to.
Green flag. I remember that winter.
You remember? It was very harsh 2 winters ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, I went out that morning. My windshield cracked on its own. When I heated my car up, my windshield just cracked, and my fingers froze to my steering wheel, and my power steering went out, and my hand locked to my wheel. So whenever I was turning, my thumb got locked on my wheel, and it said,
Oh.
and then it popped back the other way. And this hand did it too, but not as severe as this hand. And I couldn't move my hand I couldn't do this for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I knew that I knew something wasn't right.
I mean, I suspect you probably sprained, badly, possibly.
Then maybe if it's filled in some scar tissue.
Maybe that's actually really what happened.
And with your thumb, is the joint itself stiffer than it was?
By the wrist.
Yeah.
Down by the wrist.
Yeah. So.
It's a lot stiffer.
You probably did some damage to the soft tissue.
That's what I think really happened too. So. But we're rejuvenated the other day. I like Cecil Michael has been saying, when you have an injury or something like that, often do you crutch on it, but whenever you start strengthening it, you release your body's alarm system to push it, and I slid out of the tub the other day and it didn't hurt in that angle again.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I've been babying this shit this whole time. I'm doing it. See, I used to remember I couldn't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, good.
No problem.
Your butt's in the unit, your rod.
Sick. Okay, good.
They used to tell me that in the village.
They didn't hear.
Say, what
We got $8.
Yeah.
I got a surprise for you newbies. Some of you oldies.
So this was a surprise?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
That's badass.
That's it. So I think you sent out, I got a message about it, so.
Got a surprise for you guys. So I've got to go to the house for a bit.
Next weekend is our last Saturday for the year.
No, we're going ahead and train.
We're gonna be here
for the holiday.
Christmas morning.
Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Oh, yeah.
Triple time for them.
I will probably not be here for either of those.
Right.
That'll be
Here,
up to you.
but not really.
I gotta show them how to use the pumpkins.
Yes, I'll be spiritually here.
Last one standing in here. Just
You guys put up the pumpkins.
So,
Everybody here?
pumpkins now.
Everybody?
Yeah, we got 8.
Everybody get a pumpkin.
And there's one of them that has 3 carabiners on it. It's supposed to.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yeah, it's supposed to, otherwise it's too high.
Right.
Well, and the bungee cord gets way too stretched out if you don't use it. No, yeah, do it on the other one, yes. Yeah,
Really.
otherwise, the bungee cord, it just has way too much tension on it.
I give you a lot of people. I would really come up with some very engineered ways to get things going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm checking you out. It's pretty fucking brilliant. I kind of like that. It's brilliant.
It's deflated though. It is flat.
We got a little pump over here.
Dangerous over
That's
here.
the older one, it doesn't hold air as well. Where is that one?
I don't know.
Trying to find it.
He just used it this morning.
I know. I'm in Van.
Hey, you Why you look like that?
So there's a little black and blue pump somewhere around here. Let's see. Here it is.
Nice change.
Give me your
Okay.
You know, I should
Give me your money.
Okay, so what you do is basically what Nico was doing.
They may go over 40.
Yeah.
And you say, no, look at his face, he's obvious.
We do have a few minorities.
Alright, so, yeah, the idea is you wanna have it, you wanna hit it pretty good, and then, so that way you're working on that back and forth, so you don't wanna just be like, I mean, that's good to start, but yeah, you wanna be getting some action. And make sure that you don't tear your hands up, because as soon as you break through the outer skin, then you're not toughening yourself anymore. So that happens, put on gloves, put on the wrap, see how many you can do. It's sort of like juggling in soccer. That's way too much action. Watch it. Or try some more. Yeah, try some more nonsense. There, I think there was the end of it is all stretched out. That thing scares me a little bit. See that? Try it for a little bit. Keep your guard right here.
Bend that thing over another one of these.
What?
Bend that hook over another one of these,
In order to do what?
just to make this more solid.
Oh.
Bend that hook over there.
Maybe.
I don't see that happening.
What?
That kind of happening.
No. I think pretty good. It's looking pretty whippy. But you have to be careful if you go into that. We're thinking about moving this outside. Since we already got, like, put it under the awning and just put that foundation wall out there. We already got a mock out there.
Nice.
Well, but it'd be under the awning. So. Not as much yet. That's how I can put down the rain. There you go.
Squirrels, birds, woodpeckers.
Somebody's kid right in the head.
Experience with that, Rock? Yeah, experience with that, Rock? Punching people's kids in the head?
Oh, yes.
Slow down when you get to the harder. Go say that. Go say that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it don't matter. I can work on my mid shots.
I hit it that one 500 times. So. I hit it in a row.
Yes, I just work over it. I'm just doing it. My inside and lower side.
That one should be easier to do. Bigger.
Not walking all over you.
$449.
This one moves around a lot more.
Yeah. So I only got 330 on that one. Pretty good. Did you demonstrate first right? With both hands. You open up the wall.
Let's wait here. Don't get his eyes closed, all right? Now you do it.
And here's another version of it. Don't try to do it so light and fast. Try hitting it really hard and trying to keep it going that way. Whoop.
I won't do that for you, sir. I got it down for it, man. That's strength. So, friends,
There we go. That means you're punching with a little bit of curve. Okay, so here's what your problem is. Why it's where you're having a hard time. You're turning your shoulders on every punch. So the reason is when you're forward mass, you shouldn't be doing this. Too slow. So. Oh, it was, we only just tied it together.
Oh.
Like this. So you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Since this is a flat, it's going down this way. So turning the shoulders this way doesn't help with that. Yeah.
You get stuck, bro? Yeah, let's try it a second.
Trito Quattro.
So the stop is after you. You wouldn't like
I don't got my damn hands on that black one, right? Brown one.
Yeah. Fine, forward.
I don't think that was mine.
Going.
Got the main piece of those. You weren't getting them for the canes though. They're really, so we told you to get close to the canes, but you were fine. The glove, so you can swing that around. You just gotta hit the gloves.
Yeah.
It's good for these things though.
I mean, I don't care, man. I've been working concrete, punching hard shit my whole life. It's punching a little letter don't hurt.
Not me, I'm moisturizing, keeping it
See, I'm
soft and
jealous.
fine.
I'm jealous. That tells you the difference between a smart worker and a hard worker.
Gotta keep them, keep that feel.
My friend told me once upon a time, he was like, see, you got calluses on your hands. I'm not getting out no field working in no sweat. My hands is for counting cash and slapping ass, and that's it. Shows you where my mentality is.
All right. I like where he's going with that.
I do too. You still want to fight?
Yeah,
Or
too low.
do you got what it takes to be close to the edge? That's wonderful. Hey, out there doing punch drills. These are actually some of the funnest classes. But from here on out, I will do better and get more functional in the evening time. But you can always, I'll make calling you in the morning a second call type thing. We don't get in touch. I'll hit you up by about 7:30. If I come get you at 8:30, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Whenever you're ready, it don't matter. As long as you get here.
That's how you get yours to the field.
All right. What's next? You ready the balls?
Have you ever seen what happens to a hand?
He did this.
Yeah. It doesn't look healthy for your hand. Well, which is why it's like, okay, so I can do that, which means that I could break the ribs with that. But it's like, well, I would rather elbow. And so it's like, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna hit
See
something
what
soft.
Secret Michael has in store for us today. If you want to
You gotta do
some
just
more time, that's cool.
straight up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Seafood makeout.
Yeah, it is. You have to kind of get down on it. Too late, you already know the wall.
There you go, Nico.
You're doing good, Peter, but try to. No. You remember how you used to? Yeah. There you go. Now add a little more extension.
My guess is that what happened is
Start learning where
he
your
does
feet
like
go natural.
You're almost where I'm at.
Big kicks by you.
Step away.
I know, it's crazy.
See how you rotate into it? This is like a
What,
helicopter kick.
last month was it? When you got that set? Last month?
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
you're walking that way.
That's always
That's all it is.
For whatever reason, this side one.
Yeah, I think
This anyway, whatever target you realize that we've been just doing basic, I've been doing basic stuff until I got my stats. I'm just now getting into the advanced learning of things and how it works.
I don't know how great that is, huh?
Not gonna pop me anyway. Not gonna pop me. I'm scared of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, loud explosives we can find everything. Yeah, it's just it's to be more, you know, the upload for this to be direct and fluid with your natural body motion. You'll start, that's why with a lot of the conceptual ideas, you can go conforming to you because once you understand one move and all that, then you do them in a comfortable way for your body. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah.
But I bet you the nerve. So yeah, a whole bunch of that, and then came out here and we were.
I don't know where it's ever gonna be.
All right, take those down.
Yeah.
A couple of them broken already.
Yeah.
We did drive-by back vests.
What broke?
Oh, it didn't break, it was tied together.
Oh, the tie, just the tie came undone?
The one I'm worried about is, this one, all of the stretch has gone out of it.
Oh, got more.
So yeah, at first it was way too loose and I tied a knot, and now it's like way too tight.
Oh, got
So,
more.
yeah.
Bring that particular one over here.
So I'm gonna put the tennis balls in.
I don't know if it gets tighter.
Now, if you're gonna have the door open, you gotta shut off the damn heaters.
I did.
I think you did. Just a fan on.
All three of them?
All three of them. I didn't.
What's the third one?
Right here.
Oh, that one. The little.
One at the corner.
I didn't know about
Had
that
to
one.
get a plier to get that off.
I got you.
Hold it.
Had to get a plier to get that off.
I like that, man. How they get it. It's, yeah, pretty ingenuitive.
Pretty ingenuitive.
Very.
Ingenuity will be done.
I know. It's really bad.
That's where you learn grammar is in grammar school.
That ain't grammar, that's vocabulary.
Glamour.
I do remember that was one of the things, like,
So are you trying to soften those?
it's just, the. Is all, cracked up from punching, so I'm trying to have it not all fall off.
Hi, Miko.
Hello.
We're doing.
You gotta be strong enough to get the split off.
Did you shake it up real bit?
Yeah. It's for strengthening tendons and ligaments
And bones.
after you're punching. That's how you keep your hands soft but strong.
So, take all of those down.
These ones? Right?
No, the frames.
It's a draw.
The certificates,
Really?
because they're gonna get knocked
whacked
off.
by your tennis balls.
Put them up after?
I'll rearrange them.
That's what, you know what, I'm getting used to that too, because even here, it's funny how much he said I hold a lot of weight. Because when I smile, that's what a lot, like Cecil says, there's something tied into people want to hit you in the
How's
mouth.
your hypnotism?
I got big teeth. And when I
Pretty good,
smile,
mine.
that's the
You didn't
first
let it
target
go?
that most
No.
people see.
Still good?
So I'm expecting you to try to swing it.
I practice on him quite a lot.
I didn't know.
He's got a lot of problems.
Right.
Okay.
We haven't done that in a
I
while.
didn't know you were there.
Already, I mean,
Yeah.
it's starting to expect it now. I've been hitting the mouth so many times. It's like, that's the best.
It's making
I
it
guess, you
better.
know, everybody has a different name.
And you've got a good voice for it,
You can learn.
as long as you can
something, you know what I
maintain.
mean?
Come on.
They'll try to attack him. I don't know yet, but.
You can't put
do you
inflections,
I mean, seriously, how do
because
most
inflections
people
bring
try to
about
attack?
ideas.
They try to over dominate you.
You want
So
your
see
pure
somebody trying to
thought.
over dominate, I mean.
So that's why you got
normal.
You're not getting anywhere with Michael. You want pure thoughts.
It's kinda hard.
So yeah, we're
Go for impure thoughts.
we were
Michael's
we
your
were
man.
working on messed up stuff there. Stuff you don't want to know about.
I'm good without it.
We're looking at some past life things and things like that, which is only just a.
So you used to that.
I was very intrigued by the fact that when I asked the therapist about that, he was all in on that, on the past life. Like he said he knew exactly what it was. Like he did, like, you can sort of tell if somebody doesn't like something. Even a therapist, like especially if you're talking about something that might be used in therapy, you can tell it if somebody, even as they're listening to you, maybe disagrees with that method or thinks it's hogwash or something.
I had mentioned to one of Yolanda's nurses about what you were doing with
Man, I
kinesiology,
don't even know no more.
and she was like, "Hell yeah! If it's helping you with your pain, get it."
Put on my Tom Cruise shirt.
Same way out there.
How's
Take the cards.
You already know.
your thing with the VA coming?
Always.
Is it still grinding?
Yeah. I mean, they're just doing their thing, seeing if we get credentialing. It's gonna take 30, 45 days. Last time I talked to that, I don't know how long it's been. It's kind of close to that.
You have the needle nose pliers that's starting about to come off. It needs to be.
I get it though.
Yeah.
Moving forward, but I haven't heard the word.
This would be easier.
Not in the.
It's not just for the.
This is made for that.
If it's trying to show people. Hook it.
Stick that up in the hole, hook it, pull that out.
Just like you. What if those people try to attack you? They try to grab you, right? Your whole life. So you have to learn the best defense that contributes to your body.
Quick trip on Washington, but it's one.
Oh, sparring. Okay. You're doing a lot of high cast.
Oh, it ain't gonna hurt it. Now tie another knot in, so it doesn't slide.
Not safe.
So yeah, that is the hard one right there, where the motor is, because we can't take that motor apart. I'm probably going to move them out to the porch.
The average person, if being a high level fighter like that, attacking that.
All right,
that's what
so.
you your weakness, then that's what you make you.
Tennis balls, everybody, tennis balls. Everybody knows how to use it, right? I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh, you ready? Everybody ready? Pace yourself. Pace yourself. 10 minutes is a long time. Go. I'll get you some tunes up, Trey. Some tunes.
Oh, some tunes, yeah. Oh, where's the Mozart? Right.
That's too cold.
I don't think no.
This is the Who Band.
Almost. To the second tour.
Got a great big tune. Remember, the top one is the target. So why'd you take the wraps off?
Because I couldn't do a 1 inch. with them on the wrist part was so tight. But that was just for skin. But after a couple of hits on that horse, my knuckles are sore. Padding for the rest of the day.
Hit the top one, Sherrod. Don't worry about the bottom one. I want the bottom one to hit the wall. I could sing just like that when I was drunk. Not knowing the damn thing what I was saying. Get to it, guys. Get to it. One out on Instagram. Agility training. Six minutes to go. 6 minutes. Five minutes to go. Don't worry about it, Andrew. Don't worry about it. Keep on moving. Let God.
God, why'd you stop? I did. That was the draw. That's what I thought.
One minute to go. 1 minute. Seconds. Oh, 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 oh. 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Woo! Here's your punch. Okay. What do you think of the Who band? H-U. Who?
Yeah, who?
Yep, that's him.
They have to call themselves the Who band because otherwise it would be, they think of the Who or the rock band.
That did not sound good.
Let's see.
Very good.
Woo!
Doing gauntlet today.
You did right. There's a lot of you guys here. Let's see, something that's gonna serve me. Let's do.
This is a much richer blue on the camera than in real life.
Well, it's very bright.
Isn't that a weapon? Is that a weapon?
Well, I've been thinking about doing a short chain with a weight on the end for my weapon. On my weapons.
Ninja weapon.
The Chinese had one too.
Well, yeah, there's a bigger hammer and,
They had one that just had a very small weight.
yeah, it's a rope dart.
So I had a interesting, positive experience the other night when you guys and I were walking out of the bingo at XY, and then a group of girls were walking by, and one of them was obviously telling a very heated story, but then right beside me, in the midst of her story, she went like that. Right? And my first reaction was hand right towards her eyes, and I didn't back up. So it's like, next move is actually go forward, but just as far as my natural reaction, I went like that instead of.
So why did she throw up her
She
hand?
was talking about fighting something. So she was like, sorry, all like that, and so I went because I wasn't even giving her a second thought, and then about this far away she goes like that, and I go, oh, she's not looking at me. Okay.
Then did she look at you?
No, didn't notice my reaction at all. She was too involved. I tell you what, we were with a large group of people, and one of the guys in the group is people who Bernie has used to work with. One of the guys, maybe about 50 years old, got completely shit-faced on Miller Lite. I mean, he drank like 12 in 2 hours, and he was starting to get stupid. Like he was shouting random stuff at the person doing the basic bingo, calling the numbers. Because part of their stake is it's a drag queen who, in between calling numbers, tells jokes and stuff. But yeah, he was kind of trying to throw her off or add in commentary, and she was kind of trying to interact with him a bit. But after a while, you could tell she was kind of like, no.
So what you think of the double instructing rules?
Useful.
It is, definitely.
That it is.
Hey, Andrew, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
All right, if somebody would move Bob to the other side of the room.
We're gonna gauntlet. Yeah.
Or you guys can gauntlet on that side of the room.
I thought wasn't there a reason why we did it on this
No.
side?
Bolton.
No.
Because the bar there.
Yeah.
Unless somebody could go wrong.
Well, and that's sticking out.
Yeah, it is sticking out. What type of stuff sticking out? Oh, yeah.
It means it's an obstacle course.
So,
Heard that.
yeah,
I've
you're
always thought that would be.
not
really
gonna have
fun.
a clear free room to fight down all the time.
I've always thought that would be really fun. A martial arts obstacle course where you have to go jump over stuff and then hit things.
They have that, Ninja Warrior.
But they don't have to attack.
No hitting.
They have to hit that buzzer.
Yeah. See, like I've always thought
See Tuesday.
I was always said it's like
They only have one
you
thing, that's just the
you should
buzzer.
incorporate the obstacle course with assassination. So it's like you have guys who are like guarding something, and so you have to climb the thing up above them, and then you have to jump down on them and get them.
XMC. Remember XMC?
No.
You know
JKD.
XMC. Extreme.
I'm with.
No,
I really,
Extreme something challenge.
really
It was
enjoy
a
it.
Japanese
because I'm
show.
not afraid to take a punch.
That was
Predated into
okay. And then, yeah, often
You
they would
better,
have to
if you
actually.
do it, knock me out,
Yeah,
'cause
that'd
if you let me gain my focus and
There's
balance.
a-
Do practice like.
Not saying nobody
explosiveness,
is
when they're on that
invincible,
board,
but I'm the type of
I'm just
person
saying
that
that
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
part of the
until
challenge
you defeat
should be to be a ninja.
me.
That you
know,
actually
and
have to
that's
sneak
that's
past
the warrior
somebody or
mindset.
assassinate them or.
Some
The
is
knife on the
natural to
string,
others.
what's it called,
They have to learn it.
the triangular bladed knife?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk, real talk.
Yeah.
Kill a dummy.
Yeah. Because most of the time it's not.
Most extreme elimination challenge.
Because most of the time the people who win are like rock climbers and gymnasts, like small people who are good at climbing stuff. Not super. Like they are strong for who they are, but they're not going to win the bench press contest.
Okay, which side you guys want to do on?
I can move on.
Left.
Move up. Well, you gotta say north or south around here, I think, depending on how you're facing, it's left or right.
And if you say north or south, I'm not sure.
I know, it's north, south.
The only reason I was ever able to keep track of north is because my house face is north of McPherson.
All right, we're gonna do something different on the gauntlet. We're gonna run through her tests. So some of it might be pickleball, and it'll be fun.
She's going for purple next.
Red. Purple. Should be degraded.
What's purple?
Level 5, red.
That's pretty red.
I think he's commenting that the silver sash looks like a white sash.
Looks like a-
That's
what I thought at first.
That is a pretty.
I know it is,
nice
but I'm saying like,
Silver.
yeah.
It's purple, lavender.
I
First thing that matters is
Kicks.
Periwinkle.
Yeah. Go, line up, please.
Do we need some shields or anything?
Nah.
Just kick at people?
Just kick it. Just like always.
I mean, you could carry a shield and then kick. You should be.
That's too much of a pain.
No, it's not.
Yeah, right here, right.
Gerard, you need to be down here, buddy.
Everybody says that, but in order to have your cup filled, you must empty
He's
it.
not.
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Everything, because if you don't have a cup, you can't put no tea in it.
That comment means it's irrelevant.
So, you don't want.
Okay, so. Oblique kick is the first.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right?
With feeling.
With feeling.
He'll feel it, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
There.
That's nice. I like that.
Nico doing both.
Both of the,
Both of the obliques.
what kinds?
The golf swing and the stomp.
Okay.
You don't have to do them both on the same person, but as we're moving down the line.
Oh my goodness.
Side kick. As Boomer at what was that, Sky High. With the side kick.
Yeah.
I want to be your next okay. I think I earned a Grammy on that one.
Granny, does he singing all along?
Yeah.
Grammys is beautiful.
Make sure you start in a good combat stance.
I'm watching Nico particularly.
Watch that back foot, Nico. You're tight roping.
Lead hook kick.
Oh, there you go.
What? I'm fine, I don't know about you.
Pay attention.
Make sure you pick your target, Nico.
Yeah, pick your target, because like that would have hit him right in the stomach and wouldn't have done it. So hit something more important.
The thigh won't hurt him either.
Right, hit knee.
Well,
Yeah.
don't hit on the knee, but on the kneecap.
And a general fighter, if you're going for ribs on that side, you're just gonna nail him in the elbow and hurt yourself.
Side stomp kick.
Some used to go in elementary school. Eyes, toes, and throat. Or something like that.
Shoulders, knees.
Oh, yeah.
Eyes, toes, knees.
We can make it.
Or
I don't know what's going on.
children's songs about vulnerable parts.
Well, murderer.
Side stomp.
Side stomp.
Eyes and groin and knees and throats.
Yes.
This is where you all should stab. This is eyes and groins and knees and throats. Yes.
Like a little jingle of it.
Lead power hook kick. Put some hips into it.
You mean
Hard lead.
Rear hard lead.
Rear hard.
No, hard lead.
A lead.
Lead, power.
So
Power.
you stand in your left.
I started in the lead. Normally
That's a rear power hook kick.
You just really.
What did I do
Lead
that was
power
different?
hook kick is just
Following
true
through.
follow through.
Okay, so what I did was right.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm explaining to everybody what the hell it is.
You're gonna follow through this.
So you put a lot of hip into this.
You hit me in the hand.
You get it, stretch out a little bit more, leave it, stretch it out a little bit more.
That's what I did.
That was calculated. Be careful about the top of the foot. You're kind of kicking with the top of the foot.
Yeah, turn the hips more
Well, and the,
like this.
okay. Yeah, so the contact point is kind of the side,
Yeah.
off the side of the foot into the shin area. So like along.
Remember that these are the first of two kick combinations, is what it was meant to do. I will show.
So you're getting into a side kick position already.
Rear power hook kick, rear power hook kick.
Try not to take out the desk.
Or knee.
Yeah.
We still keep striking. them
Hey, what are you
out
doing?
front, So we're actually. Yeah.
There you go. You can throw them high if you want. Oh, right next to you.
Going rear, right?
Rear power hook kick.
Capoeira.
Do the combo now. Let me see you do the combo kick. Nico. Combo kick. Hook inside.
Now,
So look at him, not me.
And then stomp on them. Or side kick them.
okay, so make sure, here's the main thing, is make sure that you are transferring your base foot all the way around. Because you don't want to be going like this.
Right.
You want to make sure that you're, bam, boom, you're all the way around.
Start that kick from the buttocks.
There you go.
Okay.
From the buttocks.
Part of training without the pad like this, it's not a good idea to do it all the time, but occasionally doing it like this does show you where maybe you're off balance because you're relying on hitting the pad. So that would mean if you miss, you might fall over. But if you only trained on the pad, you wouldn't notice.
Okay, shuffle hook kick.
I was looking down, I was gonna watch his kick.
Yeah.
See what's all.
Start it up to your head.
Hit me in the head. Alright,
You can get me back. See how this is. Yeah, here we go.
Watch your target. Because kicking a guy in the thighs, not gonna do a lot.
I was really gonna
Make
see
sure
where
you're
the edge of your
standing
foot
all the way
was,
up.
how I was doing it right.
You don't wanna be, but you don't wanna be doing your kick out here like this. You wanna make sure that your distance is proper, so that when you're kicking him in the knee, that your leg has its full extension, even as you're practicing. Little better. You're still a little bit choked up. So yeah, for that kick, you wanna be out like this. You just, the further in it is, the more stress it puts on your knee and the less power it has. There you go. Yeah.
Inverted hook kick.
Yeah, I should've-
Kicking in the
I
thighs.
should have given you a better target, Michael, I'm sorry.
Or
you do the
Or-
the rear.
you could do, you can go to a left-hand stance,
Or just do it for
take out a better target. Inverted hook kick. Inverted kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes it more interesting to have to target, make a target around close.
Well,
It makes you use your mind.
and with these, you can't do that.
Curled up.
If your opponent is in a right-hand stance. Right-hand stance. An inverted hook kick is not gonna hurt it from your right-hand stance.
Right.
You gotta do it from your left.
Right.
Okay.
Even if you're standing in your right-hand stance, do the kick with your left.
Right.
Because you don't have a good target otherwise.
Machine guards.
The only time it would work on a lead is if you've already hit the knee once. It's like if you were destabilizing the knee by hitting it from either side as a combo. Right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
In soccer, I got something got nailed me right in the calf. With the athletes.
Oh, yeah.
So I was walking around funny
Under
under
a little bit of lightning.
Just set up and rolling.
Yeah, I've been slide tackled in the ankle.
Pendulum kick.
No, that would.
Pendulum?
Pendulum kick. Oh.
Yeah.
Looking on the days. Oh,
It's crazy. You said the J.
Do they still sell Jordans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just haven't seen them for a long time.
Yeah, they're out there.
Some people could do.
Good, no.
What you're listening.
See, you target the shin and the knee with the pendulum. Burning foot side. So-
Interesting.
So you guys are gonna need some room, so as far as you can get back there.
So you just still sell Yeezys with Monday on?
Now,
New.
you're gonna do it.
Okay. You just still have Yeezys with
I
Monday?
shake the hole in the wall there.
I think you're right. Yeah, they do.
Watch this quick finish.
He doesn't make.
Make sure it's a side kick there, it's not a hook kick,
Looks like it's on a hook kick.
not a hook kick. Make sure it's a side kick. There you go.
We do have burning foot hip kicks, don't we?
We do, it's
Yeah.
just not on this test.
We got a test where we burning foot hip kicks?
Or the, it's like.
All of the, all
All of
the,
the burning foots?
all of the.
Well, and technically the moving kick drill is a burning foot. It's burning foot everything.
Yeah.
Spinning back kick.
Interesting. Watch your targets.
Watch your target. Watch the foot coming at you.
I'm gonna switch so I don't get too busy.
Yeah, you can switch them right to left if you want. Not easy. Make sure you get plenty of training.
Sorry.
The pole, hold it out there.
That's why I got
Hey, what? Whoa, whoa. So you're starting with your rifle coordination right now. Make sure you start in a good combat stance.
Waiting for the backspin.
The contraction.
All right. Lead side kick to rear spinning back kick combination.
Side.
You should actively move back. I'm not probably standing like this.
Losing balance, see, Bo.
Because they're supposed to move back.
Good.
Side. Lost it.
Take my gat.
No, whoa, how am I doing?
Try that again.
Come on, man. I
Side.
can do that one.
Okay, so you're take a
Too
bigger
close.
step. That's what's messing up.
Too close.
No, it's not that. It's you're not stepping to the side. So your first kick came back to here. So you're gonna lose your balance that way. So just come here and then take a big step over.
Get off
And
line.
then start further away.
You might be on a long balance.
Here.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go. Yay.
Here we go.
Nice.
Boom,
Another way.
boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Now, blend it all together, should go.
I'm seeing a little too much heel action going on with these kicks.
Yeah.
There's too much of this.
Coming back.
So it's kind of like
Not going
this
forward.
and that.
And there's nothing wrong with those kind of hook kicks in application.
Right, but you just have to be, yeah, it's like, this one is thrust out, you have to make sure it's a thrust out and you're not doing that.
It's the way.
All right, well, while we're kicking, we'll have Michael show you guys some good kung fu kicks. So, wide spinning kick.
Mediocre combo kicks. So this will be death trap if we get too close together.
Try to get in there.
So give people a 2-person window before you move up.
So, try to kick at the
I can
head.
drink water too.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh,
You're the target,
No,
buddy.
it's not, what I'm
I thought
saying is
you were
that
in the air.
let me get 2 people ahead before you come up to kick 2, otherwise we are going to club each other.
Right.
I just wanted to get out of the way.
No, really? The whole point is you being in the way.
So now, what's your travel?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, if you can, go slower to show them the trajectory. You're starting that kick as soon as it leaves the floor in an arc.
And you point, make sure that you point your toe on that, because otherwise you got a chance of nailing somebody in the side of the head with your Achilles tendon, and that don't feel good. So if you point toe, then the heel is the first thing that's gonna touch.
Going heel on this.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it's actually the bottom of the heel, not the back of it. Yeah. Also, this is stronger than that structurally. Yeah. So. And if you're slightly too far away, you still bitch slap one across the face. So it's
True that, true that.
Target the head if you can get up that high, if not, these also work for the knee.
still too high.
New cat or one of your cats? Gray striped?
Oh, neighbor's cat. That's Tabby. Hey, Tabby. Hi, Tabby.
But if you nail someone with this, there's a fight in there.
I've seen it.
Yeah, they use it in UFC.
Wonder Boy Thompson. He is.
Step off this one?
Oh,
No,
because you're
start it
stepping.
from,
Stepping back.
So stay in one
There you go,
spot
like
and
that.
pick up towards it.
it's better if you do it without slowing down.
I'm never doing this.
Yeah.
I'm doing it like me.
Oh, here's what it is. So you're arching back.
Willingness.
So you're going. Try to keep the body low. Around.
I don't know where it's going.
So that if your whole body's rotating. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, you're gonna have to teach this kid.
Yes. Okay. So then we start over. Everybody go back to where you were.
Just feeling it.
No. Okay. So.
From what I was seeing, you weren't feeling it.
You ready?
No, I'm learning. I'm like, I don't think nobody understands that my legs are so long that I have to get out the way sometimes and watch.
Right.
You just don't know the extent.
Look at me. I'm still standing.
Well, but it's like all you gotta do is then when you're practicing stuff like this, just start further away. Okay, so each person's working on something slightly different. So the main thing is what's going on with this is you've seen ice skaters actually do this. So they're just adding a little bit on the top, but you've seen ice skaters where they'll come across and go that way and they're leaned over. So how they keep their balance is they're like this. So what you got to do is you turn and let your upper body be down here and be in line with your foot. So you've got to commit to the spin and let the leg, what you're doing with this is you're really not controlling the leg. You are spinning quickly and then the leg, like as right there, I didn't do anything with that. It just, whoop, it starts going. So you just let the leg go. The main thing is to get your upper body low and then spin on the ball of your foot. So coming around here, that. So you can actually start it by going like this, then come back around. And then you just work on spinning the upper body and letting it come around. The only thing you do with your leg is to add some more power, right across the target, you flick your knee. So you come across this way and go whap, right there.
So spinning hook.
It's just a little bit, because the spinning hook kick would actually stop and nail him in the back of the head. So the spinning hook kick would actually whop, like that. So this one is going through, and you're just adding a little bit of boom right across the target. So I guess what we can do is, since each one is slightly different.
Set Bob up at his lowest.
Well, you want people to just try it on Bob?
I think that's good height for him right there.
No, it is very lowest. Trey and Michael will probably be able to hit him at his highest, but we're working on a kick right now.
The concept of what you was trying to say, Cecil Michael, was basically whenever you getting on the ball of the foot is using your body momentum, but at the end of it, just like we added whip to the axis, that little
Turn,
bit
yeah, there you go.
I got you. That's how you have to snap into the
Yeah,
kick.
it's because you don't want to hit them with the straight leg.
Got you.
You want to come across it.
Got you.
So we're here. So yeah, that's why the momentum is so important. If you try to control it, then you're just gonna fall over halfway through. Yeah, you're a little too close. So stay over here, and then I'll work on the distance just a second. Yeah. So, pulling it a little bit.
There you go.
Still too high. Uno más. There we go. Okay. So, give it a try. Try it slowly first.
Go ahead, Trey.
Basically, if you don't have that balance and momentum going, the kick won't do much.
You don't have to kick him in the head, but any of you that can kick high, kick him in the head.
Extend out further, so the leg should be, the leg should be straight, and then you just pull it slightly right at the end.
Slightly right at the end.
Yeah, and now just be more confident with the momentum. Go all the way around. Yeah.
Oh, that looked like oh, that's what started.
But keep your hands up.
Yeah.
8.5.
This is actually a really good kick to know.
I think it's because I'm coming down like that.
Well, it's also you're stopping yourself.
Okay.
So you gotta commit to going all the way through the target and end up in the same stance that you started in.
I'm squared. Let your soul go.
Yeah, that's better, but you hold it.
Nice.
So leave it out there further.
Okay.
Okay, final thing, you're trying to look at it like this. And so that's what's throwing off your balance. So you gotta get your head low. So you gotta, so look down your body, don't look over your left shoulder.
Let me go a little bit slower.
Yeah, now just leave the leg out. Go like this with your upper body.
Let me just do this. Like that.
Like that. Yeah, so turn and actually throw it down.
Okay, I haven't been on 4.
Moving fast.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, couple more tries to get. We're running out of
That's straight
time.
leg.
We're running out of time.
That's
That's
better.
a badass
Okay.
I
kick.
think it's because I wasn't
Drake?
covering my
Come
leg.
Yeah. Okay, get in there, Drake.
Go, Drake. Yeah. I think it was slow too.
Lean down more with your upper body. Yeah. And just more open and across with the hips. Yeah.
Not bad. Fair? Still
Yes.
bad.
Start off facing it more. It'll give you more rotation.
You step off.
But nope. You just let it stay right here. Like if you're here, then you don't have as much rotation time.
Square up more with me.
Yeah. Yeah. There. Lean over and commit to this.
You all right?
I'm feeling it.
You look like you didn't want to do that one
Yeah,
at all.
square.
Down and over.
That's why we do this form.
So that was better, but you lifted your upper body back up. Think more like the ice skaters. Yeah.
You down.
Yeah.
Hey, right across the chops, too. All right, try.
Your spin.
Look out there.
Right now you're getting to here, and then you go like this. So if you
Get it,
spin
Troy.
while down,
Try, you just don't realize
Don't worry.
the gift you have.
The long leg. I know it, man. I realized that
Complaining about the long legs.
the long leg.
so no step, big combat stance. Yep. And then don't try to look at it over your left shoulder.
Just
Look down.
follow, trust myself, and
Look down your body at it.
Never heard Kareem complain about his long legs.
dude, I can't take it.
Yeah, because he always scored goals with them. Goals?
Goal!
Baskets.
Better just
Baskets.
yeah.
They do that one.
That's basically what he needs.
Okay, so your turning, your initial turn is looking like this, and then you're leaning over. So it should be like that.
I know your target pretty well here for this thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Look at that. Goodbye.
King Cross.
Try to do it without stepping, you'll get more.
Not a bad
Oh.
kick. When you
That's a
look
good
back,
kick.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no,
actually
that's
such a
second
nice
kick.
kick.
It's a good kick. Especially if you've got more than one opponent.
You have to,
Don't,
you have to
try
learn
to
how to,
stay upright. Knee,
Trust
you have to
knee all
learn
the
to
way
trust
out.
yourself and throw your momentum where
Better
it
to
needs
leave the leg out.
to land perfect.
Kick like this, where
Your
you're
kick
really
looks
good
like this,
in
so get it
multiple,
out
when you have multiple attacks.
Gotcha.
More, you almost have it. Still, like, it's about like this.
Yeah.
So get that
Extend
thing
your leg.
all the way out here, and then just go like this on the very end. Try, don't worry about pulling it, just try to slap it across the face like this.
I've scored with these. I've hit.
Yeah?
Oh,
That's
not
just
bad.
him.
The gangbangers.
I wasn't mad.
Yep.
Bikers.
Yeah.
They don't
Try
move
get,
well.
take a little step
The
closer.
older
just
I
like
get,
that.
the more I just want to just shoot somebody or punch them in the face one time and knock them out.
Oh, you pulled your leg.
If you can do that. that's
Ideally.
fine.
Right.
If you can do that, that's fine, but that happens so rare.
Why waste all your
That
time
one,
to
you
rush
pulled your
it?
leg a lot. So think figure skater. Think to go, wait, move. Think to go
Spinning.
all the way around.
Takes a little practice though to learn how to throw your body inertia. But once you get it, it's pretty
That was
fucking
better.
deadly kick.
As far as the
All
spin
the
went,
way out with that leg.
Sherrod's a believer now.
he's a believer.
Now, let me tell you how I used to practice this kick.
Yeah.
I started with a beach ball
Mhm.
and was kicking it pretty good.
Mhm.
Right, yeah.
And I got down to a smaller ball, like a volleyball size.
Uh-huh.
So I'm kicking that pretty good. Tennis ball, so I'm kicking that. Thimble
A thimble.
on a wrought iron bed frame. So if I missed,
You felt it
I'm going to hurt.
with the heel, huh?
Just clacking my ankle across that hurt like hell.
Damn it.
That would have been it for me. One miss.
I just
So
didn't
that
give
one
up.
happened because you
Until I got
arched
it.
your back.
And
You
and
know-
I was knocking that thimble across the room.
That's pretty good.
Very consistent.
There you go. That would have been good position.
This is greatness. This is how you reach greatness. You can't fucking give up.
Yeah. I see it too often.
Try not to step.
Switching feet, just spin around on one foot.
Yep.
You had it earlier.
You gotta have the will to learn.
You're switching your feet.
Don't hold your breath.
You're spinning on the front one. You're
Yeah.
supposed to spin on that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is taking
Yeah,
a little step.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're fine. You're getting this.
You're looking at it over your left shoulder. That's the problem. So here's what's happening. Is you're right here, and then you're going like this. So instead, go down and look down your body sideways. Like that. So try to get completely like this, and then kick it.
Probably teach us.
Yes.
There you
That's
go,
better body
there you go.
positioning. Try it now.
One more.
Yes.
All
Kick
right.
him in the chin.
Are you still doing karate?
Nico.
Nico.
You still doing karate?
Yeah.
They have anything like that?
Try with
Hey,
That wasn't
Not
bad.
spinning wheel kicks, but
start with your
Been,
right foot.
I've been
This is
stretching a
gonna
lot,
be
so I can do
your
my
common
things.
stance. Then that foot is the one that's commonly going to be here. Now,
Whenever I spark, I say he's.
so your back foot is sideways.
I don't know if they're fast.
So start here.
Get stuff on your melon so
You're
you
in
can
this.
get kicked, or no?
No, I didn't get a
There you
cut.
go.
No. He's not kicking you in the head.
No, I just have gloves, shin pads, and the knockdown.
All right. You have to guard your head.
And now just commit to the momentum and go all the way through. Get a little further away. There you go.
That wasn't bad though.
Okay, so what's the problem is your base foot. So right now,
All right,
you're
so let's go
coming
outside.
around and then going like this when you kick. So this base
Well, I'm
thing,
not going
the knee should be slightly bent, but mostly straight. So watch back over there. Watch this
All
side.
right.
So here's the difference. Yours is going like that, and that's why you're ending up over here. It's bending and coming up. You want to stay in the same spot. So you want that coming around there. So try to keep your weight on top of that foot. Yeah.
That's a knockout kick.
Yeah, you're going all forward so much. try to spin in one spot. Part of it too is that you're getting into a really deep taekwondo back stance. You're starting like this, and so try to be a little less bent at the knees, and that'll help. And then, right. So what happened with that? Almost. What happened is you turn and we're like this. Like this. So you want to lean all the way over. Your leg and your upper body should be on the same line. Yeah, throw the kick sooner and you'll have it. Here's an easy way. Okay, so watch me real quick. Start here. Just watch what I'm doing. And then what I want you to do is just go like that. Because if you shouldn't be pulling this leg, it should just go on its own because you're spinning around like that. So try just letting it go. Yeah. Now what you do is you add momentum to it until it gets you all the way around. Yeah. Try to end up, watch me real quick. Try to let the momentum carry you all the way around. What's happening is you're running out of momentum, which is why you're losing balance. So try to get all the way around. Okay. Now don't stand up. So when you kicked, you were like this. So you should be like this, like a back kick. Better. Don't try to look at it over your shoulder. Look down. Closer. Okay. You're going, when you begin, you're turning your waist good, but you're actually going like this and throwing your weight forward. You should actually be going the other way. You should be going this way. So don't, yeah, there you go. This is like if you're prepping for like doing one of the aerials like that. So think of that. You're just doing that, except for you're leaving this foot down. Yeah. Better. Yeah. There you go. Now try to turn your shoulders so that you're here and you're actually facing the floor kind of as you come around.
Three out, three back.
Yeah. Better. Leave the leg out straight more. Yeah.
Okay, that's
a start.
Okay. That's what it feels like. What it feels like to hit the main head.
Yeah. Now leave it straight.
Pretty accurate.
Lean over more. Here's an idea. Put back up a little bit. You should be able to, like that's not a thing to do on purpose, but when you kick, this should be right there. So try that a couple times, just slowly. So actually spin and put your hand here, and that should take you around. Yeah. Yeah, so turn and actually aim at putting your hand on the floor. So back up. So actually, so what I'm doing is I go here and I'm actually going. Yeah. 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 So try that a few times. Get used to that kind of spin. Lean over this like this. So see how the upper body is facing it as it comes around. You're going down, and it should be your hand that when you touch all the way back here. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Do that a few times. Yeah, you'll get it. Now, what tripped you up is your foot got stuck because you had your weight down on it. So get up on the ball of the foot and let it spin. Yeah, let the momentum keep going. Trust the momentum. Don't try to control it. Just let it keep going, and it'll carry all the way around. Throw the leg out sooner.
As soon as I go down. Hey, that was good.
Oh, you didn't trust it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Just weird spin on it.
Better. Throw it out sooner. Your kick actually started right about here. So it should be here and come up. Better.
Not 1 inch, but it'll go.
Yeah. Let's see what they do.
The other side. You can't do the right side.
Oh, good. All we're doing is simplifying.
Kick.
There's nobody out there who would actually know the rules, scientific patterns of, and be able to simplify that even more.
It is interesting
Interesting.
that of all things, I don't think Bruce necessarily maybe he would have anticipated this, but the thing that causes people to get locked into copying the master for 1,000 years, it begins as emotional attachment, because that I was at James Lee's school and I don't want that to die. Because I have an emotional attachment to how things were done. And so I'm not gonna let it change. Because that would feel like letting something die. Right. Well, I think, he has one bit of distance. He has one bit of distance, so you don't have an emotional attachment to how James.
So cute. It works better.
And I know it was attached.
I like the way it built.
Right. Okay, Nico, another thing that'll really help. Just another thing that'll really help, you're beginning with an extended arm.
Christmas. You know, I was gonna give you a steak gift card, but
LA steak.
exactly. So I want you to take you and Mama Paris up to Saigon whenever you get a chance to order you something good for Christmas, man. Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Appreciate it.
That's my gift.
But you're gonna be back around before Christmas. Because I've got gifts for you guys.
Okay, but that way I ain't gotta worry about it no more. Santa Claus is hooking everybody up, so when it's Christmas time, I ain't gotta, worry about it. That's for you and Mama Bear.
I appreciate
I think it will too. I love her.
See, they were complaining earlier, they said that's short person type.
It is. I was the only one setting it up, so I was like. It's only got 5 screws in it, so if you need to adjust it,
I don't mind getting a big horse stance to make it work though. I mean, it's fine.
I guess that is not.
Whoa, hey!
No, what you said made a lot of. What? You get a horse dance.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it at all.
You got it?
Time
We don't need to stretch.
We're doing nothing.
You got drunk.
I'm going to Saigon after we leave. I think I'm overdue for some shrimp fried
I was
rice.
going to Saigon, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
I
about to go to Saigon with this.
I am too.
I'm overdue for some shrimp fried rice.
What would we do for
Yeah, that
some-
sounds good.
It's really good.
You know, we haven't gone and seen.
What's that?
We haven't gone and seen Mr. Pond and seen
Mr.
I go there I go there periodically. I really love Saigon. Yeah, I love food.
Food.
I do. I'm getting close trying to get out of
I would
here.
hope you love food, otherwise you probably wouldn't survive.
You
have to
what?
love it to
I'd rather
survive,
some people
but yeah,
do some.
that helps.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It helps.
I don't know if we're gonna see any stretching or whatnot.
Food's mainly for survival, but then again, I like the taste.
Well, if you can't, I can't survive without the taste. You know, I can't survive without a little salt, pepper, and hot sauce on my shit. Oh, you gonna
We
eat some
haven't
cold
gone
bread?
out to lunch as a group in a while.
No, we haven't.
I know we're worried about COVID.
I mean, I eat it and cook it right back out. But, that's what, I mean, you know what, when you think about it, that disease has been so, that virus has been so rapid. It's totally been running around and you caught it and gotten a little sick and not really felt it and got rid of it, caught it again and got rid of it again. I don't know. A lot of people may have.
And I've been trying to wear a mask if I'm in a really crowded space, like Alicia, myself, and my mother-in-law all went to the free concert, the Wichita Symphony Orchestra, the Free Spirit concert, and thousands of people. So, and almost nobody was wearing a mask. I think I was one of like 5 people that was wearing a mask.
It's burned around there. Yep.
Wichita Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, I love it. COVID can't defeat a shot of Hennessy. Well, then you gotta think, man, your immune system is probably building up to it. As long as it's been running deadly and rapid around here.
Breathe out. How about your there?
What's that?
He actually broke the black one.
Well, no.
It's well, it's a 3-inch.
That's not a monkey.
That's better. Now put some hit and snap.
Oh, wait.
Breathe out now.
Yeah. Now you see where your thumb gets in trouble? Liable to hurt yourself. All right, Mikey, you want to stretch these people out?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you.
JKD unorthodox.
It's an unorthodox class, but isn't JKD unorthodox?
Yes. But if all you have is unorthodox classes, then eventually people aren't learning stuff. So you have to, so you mix it up with both. Because if every class was like this, it was just sort
If I
of
go back to school, what do you think?
lots of random stuff, then you would undoubtedly do something out.
Something you like.
I want to do engineering, but I don't know.
All right, stretching time.
Wichita State's a good
Stretch
one.
them out, like
Downward dog.
Especially for space.
Especially for space, they got.
I wanna go to space.
aeronautical engineering.
That's aerospace.
Oh, I don't want to do work in, I hate aircraft.
Yeah.
You go back to work for.
Aircraft.
Yeah.
You can't get away from spirit in this town.
No, I'm actually at Cessna.
Oh.
Same thing, they're working for
I'm
something.
I'm quality assurance at Cessna.
So we can
I'm
bring
all
you.
insurance as well.
Woo!
Hey,
That's right.
Hey,
Okay. It was great.
That was gross, Sherrod.
hey, I wish it was me. I declined it.
Y'all over there, Martin?
Somebody did.
What?
Won't name any names.
Well, his initial starts with Sherrod Caesar.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Bring some more papers for you.
25, 26,
Yeah,
27,
they still produce
Right.
them. Well,
the way,
the plants that I brought in, they had some papers on them to begin with. They weren't,
4,
they weren't right
5,
yet.
6, 7,
So they're inside now, and they're starting to
10,
get
11,
sort of shrivel a little bit.
14, 15,
That's why I want these
Concentrate.
indoor gardens,
19, 20,
so I don't have to wait for spring.
Yeah.
25, 6,
I said, yeah, mine, I just have them inside under a large multi-headed lamp.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Then hopefully we'll survive until spring, like, put it back outside.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch. I just crossed the line. That's a good feeling. It's it's right from where your muscles are tight and they don't want to, and you cross the line into where they give up, and you actually start doing big
That
stretches.
sounds abusive, cross the line.
You bit your hand, right?
Cross
Well,
the
that's
damn
we're
line,
basically.
and you get away with it.
That's basically what you're doing with your muscles, because your muscles are capable of full flexibility. It's
You
just
only
your
had about
body,
5 minutes.
it's your body
Let's
says
talk at the
no,
same
I'm
time.
not letting it do that. That's why you see those guys who get
Roll into the shell in real quick.
okay,
You're running out of time.
okay.
I need my hip stretch.
If I had to skip one, I would skip Shaolin. This is more important.
Oh, God.
Anything is more important than damn shout.
Damn.
Turn to the side.
Little honesty, little farting. I say this class is wrong.
All right, another way.
That looks like the puck stayed in place. That's good.
Turn to the side.
I was worried about that, because before we were kicking them all over the place, I
Yeah,
had
they
to
were
chase them
coming
down.
out. Right.
Remember?
Well, but before they weren't covered in duct tape, so I think
Right.
duct tape helps.
Yeah. It's kind of a square peg in a round. Exactly.
Exactly.
Thanks, Sherrod. You
Three,
take the butterfly literally.
5, 6, 7,
Man, I'm used to like
9,
fifth grade gym class.
10, 11, 12. You gotta bounce on this one, Sherrod.
A little bit.
Otherwise, you won't get anywhere.
9th grade gym class means you're wearing those shorts that come all the way up to your
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not wearing a jock strap, you're showing off everything.
you're showing it all.
In gym class where you're wearing those tight pants?
Yeah, with the socks though. I had to have the, you know how they got the ankle socks now, but back then.
Oh, back then we had knee socks.
Stripes on them.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
When guys actually wear shorts.
All they gave us was red shorts. We had to wear, instead, you had to buy an undershirt and wear that.
Oh,
Well, in junior high, we had the whole uniform. We had a t-shirt and shorts and the knee socks.
I was always irritated because gym class was my last hour of the day. So I was like, well, do I want to go to the locker room and change back into my clothes and then leave those there and then go home, or do I just want to go home?
Just go home.
So I would, yeah, but that meant I was walking outside in my gym clothes, and it was very obvious. People make fun of you for wearing gym clothes.
Nobody made fun of me for getting gym class.
That's because you punched him in the head.
That's how you settle it.
Nowadays you get suspended.
So you insert your dominance.
Nowadays you get suspended for shoving
What
somebody.
the hell are you wearing that for?
Or for getting punched.
Yeah, you get suspended for getting punched. Because you say
Some places.
you must have deserved it.
21 Jump Street. He's like,
Some places.
he just steps on him. He's like,
See, in my opinion, all that does is, okay, somebody punches me in the head,
yeah.
that I'm gonna be suspended for getting punched,
Yeah.
so now I might as well get suspended for a good reason.
That's
And I'm
my thought
gonna
too.
come and break their head with a brick.
The only time I ever hit someone
Might
in
be
school
going
was some guy was notorious in gym class for giving guys nipple twists.
Oh, yeah.
And he came up to me real quick and he was all right, fair enough. I didn't get in trouble or anything.
Yeah, you had started here when you were a senior, didn't you? Weren't you out, or were you out of school yet?
I was a junior or senior.
Yeah.
It was
you were
in the
talking
beginning
about
of my
going in
senior
military.
year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was 17, I think.
All right. This one.
That was back when you were 350 pounds.
Yeah.
I remember.
Benching 280.
I actually
It's always 420. 420 he's still benching. He was speaking to us in code about doing.
Yeah, he was talking about being a Navy SEAL back then.
I actually did have a Navy SEAL contract, but at MEPS they rejected me because of my heart condition.
And he was talking about he weighed 250 pounds and could bench 400. And it was like, yeah, right, okay.
But we keep my record.
We're under, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a lot to bench.
Well, he was being a smart ass teenager.
I remember hearing it was a crazy
You can
story.
bench negative 400.
Yeah.
It's a
Kilograms, maybe.
Right.
It's a crazy story. You know the
Dang,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's too much.
You know,
in kilometers is less than miles.
you know the guy. You know when we first got into Iraq, like the first mission that they did was to take possession of the oil wells so that they didn't blow them up. I watched a presentation by one of the guys who was on that mission, and they said basically they approached under the water at night, and so they all had their scuba gear on, and there is one guy in the front whose job it is to read the map underwater in order to get them right to the rig, and he taught you so crazy. He said, guess how old that guy was who led the mission, right? They're leading the map. He's 19. It's a 19-year-old kid who just happened to be really good at underwater navigation.
Map reading.
Yeah.
Map reading underwater.
Well, because they had it all planned out. It's like first you swim for 20 seconds this way, and then you turn it in 20 seconds that way. Okay, treat for 20 seconds each.
Well, some guys are fish. When I was doing PT, man, some guys are freaking natural born.
Now, Tom Cruise can actually stay underwater for 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, he actually said he did
Yeah.
that. That was one of the
For the
stunts in
stunt in
Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
4.5 minutes underwater. That's just crazy.
Which they would never have allowed had he not been the executive producer.
Some free divers can go under 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
they're walking on the bottom of the
Basically,
ocean.
what I've heard is like there's a panic response at, like you felt it while you're swimming at about like 45 seconds. And then basically it's like as soon as you get through that, your body is actually capable of staying under for a really long time.
Do some of them also not breathe in?
Tom Cruise would be doing it.
Maybe.
I think many of them typically also.
Except fly without a plane.
Hyperventilate beforehand and then. Yeah.
Well, he can fall. He can fall really good. He did that.
It's a ventilating your oxygen.
All right.
It's all flying in.
Alright.
Control
All
palm.
4 minutes, but a couple minutes of holding breath.
I didn't do my other.
You're doing it now.
In this position.
Ready?
Okay.
Hey! Did you learn something new today, Nico?
Yes.
Always remember, brother, this is there to hold your hands up.
It's right, Chris.
Not a tool of equal
Actually-
manner.
Actually, this is holding my pants up
Yes,
here.
sir.
Stupid legal. Goofball.
I got the table set up for you,
That
Paris.
is not
Appreciate
your
it.
stigma mentality. You know what I mean?
See ya.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
once
the
heard
same person?
Yeah, I once heard on an episode of Walker. He's like, dude, I'm a black guy. I was like, good, maybe we'll hold your pants up.
Exactly. Do you know how that belt got black? You wiped your ass so many times with it